Listen, she's the former head girl of the Stella Maris Prep School, and she showed a lot of resilience while learning online, receiving high marks in her PEP exam. Joining us now is a graduate, we call her, Skye Geddes, and online is senior teacher and tutor, Miss Joan Stanley. Good morning, Skye.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Joan.
Good morning, Dahlia.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, Skye, I'm going to start with you because it couldn't have been easy in the pandemic. What was your plan going into PEP?
Well, I had a plan, and my plan was to make a schedule and to have a study timetable for myself and put in a lot of work through it.
Did we get break time in the schedule?
Yes, I had break time.
Yes. How important was that to make sure that in the schedule there was time for you to take a break, to relax, and then to go back to work?
Well, it was kind of fun and hard at the same time because I knew I was working towards something, so I had a goal.
Yes.
So when it was to come to switch to break time, I was very relaxed.
Oh, nice. So comes exam time. Were you nervous?
I was very nervous. Very, very, very nervous.
And after taking the exam, felt a little bit better because sometimes we don't know what's on the paper, so we're so nervous. But then having done it, we say, "Oh, yeah, I aced it." Did you feel that way at the end?
Yes, I felt like it was fun.
You felt like it was fun?
For some reason, I felt like it was fun. It was a fun exam. All my information came back, like everything that was on the paper, I got in class. So, yes.
Yes, it was. Miss Joan,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
All right, so Skye, I'm gonna let you tell it. Tell me about her results coming out of PEP.
Well, it was expected because Skye did a lot of work. She put the work into it, so we were expecting nothing less. Hard work is the key to success.
Break down a lot of work for me, because some children, 5 minutes to them is a lot of work. It's relative. When you say she put in the work, what did she do?
From beginning to end, Skye was engaged in the different online platforms. She was on online learning platforms. She did her research. She asked questions. She seek clarification when she was in doubt.
Yes.
And she was always enthused to learn new things. She seek the knowledge, and she developed study timetable, which she shared with me. And I was saying, wow, this child needs, she has this urge to achieve. And when you find your students are like that, you have to encourage them. You have to, motivate them and know that, yes, you're doing something good and you need to remain focused. So that's what I love about her. She put in a lot of work. She balanced it also with a little social life, because remember that all work and no play would make Jill a dull girl.
Yeah.
And so you have to balance it off. And so I think Skye did what she was supposed to do, and that is why we have these results.
Yeah, Skye, you heard it from Miss Joan, not just what you're learning online, but you went and you sought out additional knowledge. How important is that?
I think it's very important because you have to have textbook knowledge as well, because not everything on the internet is reliable. So you have to seek clarification sometimes.
I want y'all to know that the way she articulates and the way she thinks, how much percent did you get in language arts?
Language arts?
I think it was 100.
Right.
Yeah, 100% in language arts, and that would put her in maybe like the top 1% of students in Jamaica. Right, Miss Joan. I was asking Skye, and you can tell me.
Ability test. They did the ability.
Yes.
The 2021 ability test, along with their grade 4 results.
Yes.
Yes.
I was asking her off air, and I'll ask you, how important was it that she already had that kind of approach to learning before the pandemic, and I suspect she just carried that over to online learning?
Right. So because you know that things can happen, because this pandemic has caused a lot of persons to get into a kind of giving up attitude, but Skye had that push, no matter what, a resilient nature. Then I would say through it all, she was resilient. It wasn't all that easy, but she fought and she decided that I am not going to let this pandemic cause me to fail. I will do my endeavor best at all times.
All right, so it's like any normal child, Skye, they say not every subject is your favorite. What's your favorite?
My favorite is social studies.
What's the least favorite? You do good at all of them, I know.
My least favorite would be science.
Science. All right. So you head off to Campion, and I'm sure that's the school of your choice.
Yes.
What's the future for Skye? What would you like to become as you get older?
As I become older, I want to go to medical school and become an oncologist.
All right. So we're going to develop the love for science as we go along. How important was mommy in the process? Mommy don't want me to call her, you name it, but I'm going to eventually. How important was mommy in the process?
Very important. She set up a study area for me. She got marathons for me to help me because she knows that I like to watch those type of videos. So she put them all together and she made me watch them, which was very fun.
Yeah. Joan?
Yes.
How important is that partnership, child, parent, and yourself as tutor in ensuring that it happens?
Right. So student-teacher relationship is very important because based on my experience over the years, I have proven that if a teacher has a good relationship with his or her student, the students will be more readily engaged in the teaching learning situation. And so you have to understand, it's like you're studying your child. You know who this child is, so you know what would suit that child best, and you will find that they'll be more engaged. You allow them to be a part of their teaching learning, and especially the older ones, they need to know that their teachers respect their opinions and their interests. And so as a teacher or an educator and instructor, it's never ever easy because sometimes we don't get it right, and we are learning each day. And so I say to us, try to understand our students and we'll get the most out of them.
Yes, that's the word from the teacher. Skye, what's your advice to students who, September is coming, they're going to go through the PEP process? What's your advice to them?
Don't give up. Don't give up. Put in a lot of work, make your plans, have them in place, and just put it all out there.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
Thank you so much, young lady, for speaking with us this morning.
You're welcome.
Say hi to Mommy.
Wait.
On TV. She's here.
Hi, Mommy.
Good morning, Shamela. Thank you, Skye, for speaking with us. I look forward to the greatness that will continue to come from you. And thank you, Miss Joan, for what you continue to do with our children.
Delia.
All right, Skye Geddes, graduate and former head girl from Stella Maris, now moving on to Campion, and senior teacher and tutor, Miss Joan Stanley. Coming up next, JCDC Festival Song Competition feature. Do you know the songs? Which one's your favorite? We'll soon come.